up, everyone? Mr. Octagonal here from Octagonal Gaming. Now we're back with the Chicago White Sox franchise here on MLB The Show 17 for the first time in like 2 months. Not exaggerating. A lot of you guys probably weren't even subbed since the last episode of the series. So I'm happy it's back. I'm sorry it hasn't been uploaded in a while. And hopefully it'll be still regularly uploaded on the channel from here until MLB The Show 18 comes out. The struggling Toronto Blue Jays with a record of 14-22 will be traveling to Guaranteed Rate Field or U.S. Cellular Field or whatever you want to call it, as they're going to be taking on the 21-17 Chicago White Sox. As let's look at the starting pitcher today for the White Sox. It's going to be the southpaw Bryant Feel the Bane, as Bryant Bane, very young pitcher, and he's been very good so far in his MLB career. Let's go first inning. First batter, Ketel Marte with the swinger. Then the very next batter, Kevin Pillar. He's not chopping, he's just looking. As Shelby Miller will be the pitcher today for the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's go. Bottom of the first inning, Tim Anderson will start the game off with a single to center. Tim Anderson, multi-base hit game for him. But later in the first inning, Matt Fayes would strike out swinging, so no runs for the White Sox. Let's go. Second inning, full count, 2 outs for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's going to be a ground rule double for Jr., the brother of Yuriesky Gurriel, as Rowdy Tellez. He is also just looking. He's not buying anything. As Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would go down swinging. Then Humberto Fuentes in the bottom of the third. He would go down swinging as well. Let's go fourth inning. Still nothing. Kevin Pillar with the single to center. So the Blue Jays now have a runner in the very next batter, Troy Tulowitzki. That ball is going good, gone off the foul pole. This game is no more 0-0, 2-0 lead for the Toronto Blue Jays. So, let's go later in the top of the fourth for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and Bryant Bane with a little comebacker to end the first inning. However, the damage was done, 2-0 Jays. Now Mookie Betts, who has been one of the best players in baseball this season, would get robbed. I wouldn't really say robbed, but nice catch by Kevin Pillar. Robbed him from like a double. But luckily, Matt Fayes, the very next batter, would do his dirty work, as that'll be a double for Fayes, who has also been excellent this season for the White Sox. Then, not too long later, Andrew Benintendi going Oppo Popo, where Matt Fayes would get the run, making it 2-1, having some fun. So let's go fifth inning. Josh Harrison counts 1-2. Bye-bye. He'd go down swinging. So now it counts 1-1 for Humberto Fuentes. And Fuentes has also been really good this year with a base hit. As now Anderson and Fuentes in scoring position. However, the White Sox couldn't get anything across. Now Tulowitzki already has a home run. He's going to be shopping gap. That's going to be a double for Tulowitzki. And then, not too long later, Richie Poe is saying ho, 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 even though it's not Merry Christmas. As Richie Poe with the bomb, making it 4-1 Jays. They're not going to be choking any 3-1 leads because they're 4-1. Now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. later in the 6th inning would get the base hit. I don't know what Mookie Betts is doing. I don't know what Yohan Moncada did. That was really ugly from the White Sox defense. So, Rowdy Tellez, the very next batter, luckily wouldn't make anything out of the situation. Let's go bottom 6. Marcelo Zuna, who's not been good today, will continue those woes. He had 3 strikeouts on the day after 6. Bryant Blair's day was done, and the young Anthony Blair has been very good this season. Would enter the game as Josh Harrison, first batter, just looking. But then this is when the dirty work was happening. It started with the catcher Marco Asensio, who the White Sox could have taken over Timothy Griffin. The normal everyday catcher is having the day off. And that'd be a double for Marco Asensio. Very next batter, or not the very next batter was a single. And then Kevin Pillar would hit another single, giving the Jays a 5-1 lead. And then Troy Tulowitzki would do the exact same thing, single, and an RBI, making it a 6-1 lead for the Jays. After that, Blair's day was done, and Joe Smith would enter the game. And Joe Smith, his first batter will be Richie Poe, in an identical spot from his first home run. Maybe it is Christmas, ho ho ho, but luckily the inning would eventually end. So Joe Biagini would enter the game before the Jays after 6 innings. Good game from Shelby Miller, as Yohan Moncada would go down swinging. Tim Anderson, same deal. Then in the 8th inning, Josh Harrison Smith has crazy legs and crazy pegs, as Mookie Betts hoping to continue his double-digit hit streak, but there's some sour milk in the air. Or should I say some sour mook, as his hit streak would come to an end. Not the only hit streak that'll come to an end. I think I'm actually kidding about that. Or, I don't think. I'm very confused right now. Let's go 9th inning, Andrew Benintendi with another base hit. He's not had a great season, as well as Nolan Arenado, the reigning MVP. But speaking of Arenado, his hit streak would not come to an end, as now there's 2 runners in scoring position. But I'm just kidding, as Nolan Arenado's apparently a turtle. As Marcelo Zuna would do Arenado's dirty work. That would drive in a run. Could have potentially driven Arizona. What? No, Arenado. Now it's 9-2. The final hope for the White Sox is Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but he'd strike out swinging. That's how your game would end. Final score, Blue Jays 9, White Sox dose.